What's going on, UCTV? This is Behind the Club. I'm your host, DJ, and I'm here with the CG Club, and this is...
No Bernardi, president of CG Club.
I'm Jeff. I'm 3D animation major.
So, just give me a layout of what you do here at the club.
Yeah, so CG Club is just a space for people who are interested in anything computer graphics related. Primarily, we focus on 3D, but we also have done stuff with web design, storyboarding, 2D animation, a whole bunch of stuff in regards to computer graphics.
Right. So the CG doesn't really stand for computer generated, it stands for computer graphics?
Yes, in this context it does. It can be interchangeable.
Interchangeable?
Yeah.
Okay. What about CG interests you?
I think the ability to just create anything that you want to.
Ever since I was little, I just love The Incredibles and the Pixar scene. And then one day I was just watching the behind the scenes of The Incredibles and seeing how they made it and stuff, and I was just yo, I gotta try this out.
Is there a limit to how much CG you can use inside a movie before it starts getting murky and bad?
You know, that's actually a really complex and complicated topic.
I feel now it's starting to get pushed in a good way, because for example the Gemini Man, where it's Will Smith and he's young, it's oh, that's cool, but then you think dang, that could have been someone else's job.
Personally, yes, you can ruin movies with too much CG, because movies at the end of the day is just telling you a story. It's an art form, right? Now, depending on who the director is, they might use it sparingly, or if someone like David Fincher, will use it in almost every shot, because he doesn't like to have things up to chance, right? He wants to have everything meticulously calculated, and you can do that in CG. I always think that the best CG is a CG that you don't notice.
I don't know, I guess it's something you just gotta play around with and see what works and what doesn't. So.
And CG is a platform for it's a very iterative process, right? So you can talk to the art director or the producer and just be is this something that you like? Is this kind of going with the vibe of the film that you're going for? And if it's not, you can easily change it within maybe a couple days and get it looking really good, rather than hiring a whole team of crew to go out and shoot something again, which takes a lot of time, money, and effort.
What is your favorite CG movie scene?
All right. Okay.
I would definitely say Incredibles. Which part of Incredibles? That's a hard one. Probably when he threw him off into the water or whatever.
The Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse was probably my favorite.
Really?
Movie. Yeah. I really like it. It was well done. Very, very new and refreshing. Kind of deviated from the typical formulas that Pixar usually sticks to. So it's nice to see something fresh, new and vibrant within the animated movie scene. Now, if we're talking about live action movies, I really like the Lord of the Rings movie and The Hobbit. The company that worked on it, Weta Digital, is one of the pioneers in terms of
Did they do the
visual effects.
Planet of the Apes too, right?
Planet of the Apes, yep. Yeah. They did Avatar, the Blue People one.
Yeah.
They're working on the new ones, so that's gonna be incredible to see. But I just love that seamless transition from, live backplate footage and then compositing 3D characters on top of that. Nice.
So we were talking about anime earlier, and the topic of Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba comes up, which is good because a lot of times in anime you do get a lot of shots where there are scenes where there are poorly rendered CG, I would say.
Baki.
Yes.
Awful.
It's very similar in the sense that it's not the lighting's not correct, and it's, from a 2D perspective, it's hard to draw a cannon moving, and it's hard to do that. It's easier to do that in 3D and then impose that into your project. But we were talking about the Demon Slayer. So, what was your favorite scene using CG?
I really love the forest scenes when he's running through the forest. It was during the whole spider arc. Not necessarily him running, but also the camera pan going through, kind of switching between characters. It's just so well done. It just seamlessly blends them together, and then having the two characters or whatever the scene might be, kind of at a standoff in battle, and the camera just rotates around them. It just captures the energy that you can't otherwise do with 2D. It's just incredible. the art is just fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it. It's great.
It's just a very nice
Yeah,
art style, I would
yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Do you watch anime?
Anime, my brother does a lot. I watch like I'm basic. I watch like Naruto. So,
Okay.
like, that was it. But Naruto, like I was like, yo, this thing's fire.
The weird thing about that is that when we went to the anime club last week, no one had ever watched Naruto. It's Silhouette by Kanabun. It's a Naruto Shippuden intro.
It is a what now?
Naruto Shippuden.
Oh, that's why I didn't get it, because I've never seen Naruto.
What?
Yes.
Oh, I've never seen Naruto.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
For real?
Yeah.
I thought that was like the basic. Like that's the first line.
Like, I guess for Western audiences, it's like that's kind of like tip of the iceberg. But like when you get like underneath, like there's a lot more stuff to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. I think JoJo Bizarre Adventures did some 3D stuff as well. That you could obviously point that out pretty well if you
Yeah.
were to pull up a shot of that. And it was easy for them because they have like a game for it, so they could just pull those assets.
Well,
and
actually,
animate
for
them.
the intro of part 2,
Yeah.
they didn't pull game assets, so they recreated all those from scratch.
That's work.
so they could play around with the models with the can. So like one scene is like Caesar's going like this with his hand.
Yeah.
His arm's completely screwed up in the back over there, but you don't see it because it's off
Yeah.
screen.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Like only do the things that people see. It's always a good strategy in CG. Just do the minimum to get by. My thing is just over promise and under deliver.
Yeah.
So that way the client's always happy. So it's always good.
All right. Yeah. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you.
No
Thank
doubt.
you, Jeff.
See you later.
If you're interested in 3D animation, highly recommend coming down to Bishop 136 at 7 p.m. on Tuesday nights. Catch you guys later. Florida
What
man.
was
Florida man stabs crocodile. Crocodile
Yeah.
eats Florida man.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be on Florida Man, so.